Good evening. Welcome back to my home and to my living room. Biscuit is here practicing with us for now. I'm sure he'll be in and out. It's very, very lovely to be here in my home and practicing with you in your home, be it in, a more spiritual presence, I guess, or, not in the literal sense, obviously. Tonight we're going to be doing a smaller or a shorter practice based on mindfulness. And I talk about mindfulness a lot in my classes that we have, and then I've also talked about it quite a bit in these videos because it's such an important thing to begin to cultivate. And if you can cultivate something right here on your yoga mat, then the chances of you being able to transcribe that and just begin to take that into other areas of your life is so much more likely. And I can't begin to tell you the benefits that my yoga has had for me mentally, socially, not even including physically. I mean, I told you about my scoliosis and how yoga is what has really helped me in that capacity. I am going to not even lie. I deal with back pain every day. And sometimes it can feel debilitating. It really isn't, though. It can, overwhelm me, though, at times. But yoga is what has saved me on that. I don't take medication for it. I don't even take, over-the-counter pain medication. Simply because once I start, then I'm probably going to continue to need it. And it's not that I have anything against those things, but I myself have been addicted to pain medication in the past. And it was hard to come off of that. And so when you already have an addictive personality, you have to cultivate things to really help you not focus on the addiction or wanting to escape the pain. And so mindfulness is where it's at for me. And they've actually really begun to prove in a lot of the drug and alcohol therapies and rehabilitation programs that mindfulness, strengthening this frontal lobe right here, which is what mindfulness does, is one of the main ways to combat any form of addiction. Whether that's drugs, alcohol, pornography, gambling, food, whatever. And so you have your amygdala and your hippocampus and your brain, and those are like your feelings generated area of your brain. And when you're addicted to something, those areas really light up. Those areas form early on. That's what lights up when we're children. We have chocolate, or we see a really good movie or whatever. It's this hippocampus amygdala area, and once something lights those areas up, it always will. And that's where addiction comes in to play with so many different people that we know and love, and maybe even yourself. Your frontal lobe, however, is where your decision making, your morals, your ethics, your ability to just say no, we'll call it, is stored. This is all frontal lobe. And unfortunately, that's the last area of your brain to develop. In men, they're finding that it doesn't develop until like the mid-30s, which, if you think about it, makes a lot of sense. And in women, they're thinking the mid-20s. And so you think about teenagers and early 20-somethings and the stupid stuff that we did back then, and it makes a lot of sense. Yoga, mindfulness, meditation, they've proven is a way to strengthen this frontal lobe. And so that when you're faced with stress, which what more stress could we have in our lives right now, then your frontal lobe begins to overplay that amygdala and hippocampus, and you're able to fight those feelings generated ideas and thoughts and temptations with cognitive, reasonable thinking. And so tonight's practice is based on mindfulness. I printed some information out. Some benefits of mindfulness is it helps you slow down. We need that in society. We need that in our lives. We need that in our families. It helps you know yourself better. If you don't know where you're at in life, then how can you guide yourself in life? It helps you to focus. It helps you ruminate or stress less. Again, who needs more stress in their life? Helps you change bad habits. It can help us to be more resilient. So as we're changing bad habits, we're able to bounce back better. Leads to self-acceptance and compassion for others, and it can all around lead to a more enjoyable life. So that's what our practice is based around tonight, is that attitude of I know where I'm at in this moment, and I accept myself for who I am. No matter what that looks like, you're here, whatever. You're going to celebrate just that fact alone, no matter what else is going on. You're not going to judge yourself for your situation. You can begin to look at it from like almost a third party point of view and just really think, I can see where that went wrong, and I can see where that went wrong, and here's what we can do differently. Judge others less. I mean, if there's one thing I think that society has way too much of, it's judgment. I mean, and really, who are we? We all have our issues. We all have our baggage. Some of us just carry it better. Or hide what we're carrying better, I should say. So go ahead. With all of that being said, close your eyes. Get comfortable. You know, maybe you need to sit in a chair. Maybe you need to sit on a ball. You know, just a big ball. Maybe you want to sit comfortably crisscross applesauce like with your puppy dog like I am. Just get comfortable. Close your eyes. Now notice everything that's on your mind. The list, the what to do next, the how long is this yoga practice going to take. Just begin to notice everything on your mind. And now begin to just kind of file it away. It's all very valid in your life, but you don't need to think about it right now. Right now is all about you. Nobody else matters in this moment except you. This is your practice. So begin to notice how your body feels. Are you in pain? Do you have tension, soreness, compression? Are you feeling anxious, fearful? Are you having issues with insomnia? Do you feel really good? Just begin to really notice and become aware of how you feel. Notice your thought pattern. Notice your energy level, your attitude, your mood. Notice all the sounds in the room, all the sounds in your house, or if you're outside practicing, all the sounds there. Notice the sounds that you can hear in my room, whether it's the fan or the music, or if my dogs move around. This next little bit of time is all about you. And you're going to have to come back to you over and over, and that's okay. Begin to draw your spine up, drawing the belly in to give it that support from within, lifting through the heart space. And then relax the shoulders. Let the legs grow nice and heavy wherever you are. Let the arms rest on tops of your knees with your fingers just gently spread out and the thumb and the forefinger come together. So you're in this nice little Gyan mudra. Allow your eyes to close. Bring your attention into your body. Notice your body seated wherever you're at, and then feel the weight of your body supported by your mat. Begin to take a few deep breaths, inhaling slowly through the nose, drawing the breath into the deep low belly. Pause. Then slowly, audibly exhale through the mouth. Take a few deep breaths. And as you take a deep breath, bring in more oxygen, enlivening your body. Feel that vigorous buzz and tingle of energy. And as you exhale, have a sense of relaxing more deeply wherever you're seated. Notice your connection to your mat, the weight, the pressure, the vibration and heat of your body. Notice your legs against the floor, pressure, pulsing, heavy, any lightness. Draw your attention to your back, erect in posture, held in alignment by your strong core. Bring your attention to your stomach area. If your stomach is tense or tight, let it soften. Take a deep, slow breath. Draw the navel in toward the spine. Notice your hands. Are your hands tense or tight? See if you can allow them to soften. Open them wide, spreading the fingers out, feeling the webbing begin between them stretching. Then close them tightly, feeling the fingernails against the flesh of your palms. Now open them gently and allow them to simply be. Notice your arms. Feel any sensation in your arms. Let your shoulders be soft and heavy down your back. Bring your attention to the neck, to your throat. Allow them to soften and relax. Swallow. Soften your jaw. Let your face and facial muscles be soft, allowing the forehead to smooth and the teeth slightly part. Notice your whole body present. Take one more deep, slow breath, energizing the whole body. Exhale deeply. Be aware of your whole body as best as you can. Take a breath, and when you're ready, open your eyes. Bring yourself into a nice cross-legged position. If you're in your seat, you can just cross one ankle over the other. Draw the spine up. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, carve a line with the nose all the way up to the sky. You can bring the bottom lip up over the top. Exhale, release the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release the chin down to the chest. Inhale, draw the belly in. Exhale completely. Inhale, roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Exhale slowly. The right side of the body is nice and heavy. Inhale, roll the gaze all the way up to the ceiling. The bottom lip can come up over the top for just that little extra stretch through the front side of your neck. Exhale, the chin drifts to the chest. Inhale, roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Exhale, right shoulder is heavy. Inhale, lift the gaze to the sky. The bottom lip can come up to the top. Exhale, release. The right ear drifts toward the right ear or shoulder. Inhale deeply. Exhale, the chin draws slowly to the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the palms together at the heart. Keep the head bowed in prayer pose. Take a moment and just maybe say an affirmation. I am present. I am whole. Or say a prayer. Ask a blessing upon your practice. Or send a blessing out. Inhale, sweep the palms up. Exhale, fold at the hips. Allow the upper body to just gently draw toward the floor. The lower back grounds toward the floor. The palms just slowly slide out away from you. Inhale deep into the belly. The belly presses into the legs. Exhale. And just breathe deeply right here in Adho Mukha Sukhasana, downward facing easy pose. Relax through the head, the neck, the shoulders. Keep the arms nice and active. Inhale, draw the belly and lift the arms all the way up. Lift the gaze. And as you exhale, take the right hand to the left shin. Lift, keep that left palm all the way up to the sky. Or if this is too much on your shoulder, don't hesitate to bend at the elbow and bring the back of your hand to the small of your back. Honor what you have going on. You can also come here, bringing your hand into like a half prayer pose, or you can come out midway, palm face up or face down. Find what works best for you. Feels good for me just to gently pulse and allow my left side body to just stretch. I had a baby a couple of months ago, and so after a very rough pregnancy, it has felt very good to get back into a normal yoga practice. Inhale, lift that left palm. Exhale, left palm comes to the floor beside you. Right hand can stay where it's at, or it can come to the top of the left knee. The shoulders draw down and away from the ears. The belly is still drawn in to support the spine. The crown lengthens toward the ceiling. Breathe. Your gaze can be in front of you, or it can be over the left shoulder. Your head is aligned over your heart is aligned over your hips. Inhale deep into the belly. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the palms up, reach back behind you. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Continue breathing slowly and deeply. If you notice that one of your knees is hurting here, don't hesitate if you need to extend that foot out, or you can always get a block or a blanket and you can always use it to support, find that support that you need. There's always many ways to adapt your yoga practice to suit you and your body. Don't hesitate to work it out. Continue breathing. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up, lift the gaze. Exhale, left hand comes down to the right shin, right hand. Again, it can stay up here. You can gently draw it over. It can be here. You can come to a half prayer pose. The back of the hand can come to the small of the back. Whatever works best for you. And what worked best on the left side may not work best on the right side. So just work it out. Be mindful. How is your body receiving what you're doing? Inhale, lift that right arm, lift the gaze. Exhale, turn to the right. Right palm comes to the floor behind you or beside you. Again, you can keep that left hand on the shin, or you can bring it to the upper, or to the knee or the upper thigh, whatever works better for you. The belly is supporting the spine. Find your support from within. Heart space open, shoulders relax, jaw is nice and soft. Inhale deeply. Exhale, return to center. Go ahead and switch the cross of your legs. That way we can keep things nice and even. Inhale, sweep the palms up, lift the gaze, gently reach back. Exhale, fold at the hips. Relax through the upper body, breathe. I am present. I am whole. Mindfulness is observing your life as it's happening. So you're present right here. We're not thinking about what we're doing when we get off the mat or what's going to happen tomorrow. We're right here, right now. Inhale, draw the belly and lift the arms all the way up. Lift the gaze. Exhale, bend the elbows. Draw the elbows down into the side body. Make a W out of the upper body. The heart space lifts, the shoulders draw down and away from the ears, the belly draws in. Breathe. Fingers spread wide, or you can, wiggle them or rotate the wrists. Find what works for you. I kind of like this. It feels good. Now inhale, bring the elbows in front of you until they're parallel to each other. Now, you're going to settle the right elbow inside of the left elbow crease, or you're going to scoop that left elbow under the right, whatever works better for you. And you can either bring the arms toward each other, the forearms toward each other, the hands toward each other, or you can wrap around, continuing the journey, bringing the palms toward each other. Whatever works better for you. So you can be here, you can be here, here. Now, inhale, draw the belly in. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Breathe deeply. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, bow. Breathe. Inhale, draw the belly in, lift the pelvic floor, lift the torso. Exhale, release. The palms come down to rest on the thighs. Relax the shoulders, breathe. Feel that beautiful tingle of energy in the hands and the arms and in the shoulders. Now inhale, sweep the palms up, lift the gaze, reach the arms back. Exhale, fold at the hips. Allow those hands to come to the floor or toward the floor. And again, if you're here, don't worry about it. Or if you're even having a hard time, relaxing, you can always push the feet out away from you and, give yourself a wider foundation. You can always sit in the chair. Find what works best for you. Allow your feelings to exist. Try not to let them draw you into action. So I'm really feeling this pose. It's kind of hard to breathe, but I'm going to continue breathing even though my feeling says it's hard. I'm going to continue. Sometimes we have to work into a feeling instead of on it, or none of us would ever work out or do yoga. Inhale, draw the arms all the way up, lift the gaze. Exhale, draw the elbows into the side body, lift the heart, spread the fingers wide. Create that W out of the upper body. Breathe. Relax the face. Now this time we're going to bring the elbows parallel to each other, and the right arm is going to scoop under the left, or you can settle the left elbow inside of the right elbow crease. And again, if you're here, if you can bring the hands toward each other, or if you can finish wrapping them together to where the palms are toward each other. And you may be completely different on this side than you were on the other side, so give yourself grace. Accept yourself without judgment. Inhale, the belly lifts, the heart lifts. Exhale, the shoulders relax. Inhale, the arms lift. Exhale, fold at the hips. Continue breathing. Relax through the face. Don't clench your jaw. Inhale, lift the pelvic floor, lift the belly, lift the torso. Exhale, release. The palms come down to rest on the legs. Breathe. Now, if you want to grab a strap or a tie or a belt or a towel that you can roll up, you can. You can pause this. Or if you already have one, you might want to grab it. And if you don't want to worry about it, you don't have to. But sometimes I like to use a strap. I love props, by the way. But I like to use a strap to increase my stretch, especially, again, I just had a baby, so I'm not very flexible, and this is one of my cheats. So first of all, I like to give myself a little massage, so I'll just kind of rub the strap along my feet, back and forth slowly, and just, feels really nice. So then I'll lift my toes and I'll push my heels out. Now, if I had plantar fasciitis, it might feel really good to settle the strap around the arch of my foot, but for me, I don't, and it feels really good to bring the strap around the ball of my foot, my feet right under my toes. I'll scoot back so you can see a little better. My legs are extended out, my heels push out away from me, my toes draw in toward me, my belly draws toward the spine. My heart is lifted, my shoulders relaxed. I'm grounding through the back side of my body and lifting through the front side of my body. So I have this beautiful circle of energy, this beautiful upward, downward, upward, downward. It's a loop. Breathe. Now slowly draw the pinky toes gently in toward you. Lift your kneecaps, do your best to physically lift the kneecaps. Lift the heart a little further. Let the crown extend toward the ceiling. Breathe. This is a supported dandasana, or supported staff pose. Now, if you didn't want to use the strap, you could release your hands and they could either come to the floor beside you, or they could hover an inch or so above the floor, and you would breathe right there. Dandasana. This pose is so beneficial in so many ways. Now, notice you're sitting, but it's so much work to sit with all this effort, with all this different stuff added together. And so just be mindful. Where are you feeling it? Are you feeling it in the calves, in the toes, in the thighs, in the core, in the attitude? Now from here, inhale, lift that crown up, draw the belly in. Exhale, fold at the hips. Now this is where you're going to see that your yoga teacher is not at all flexible. This is as far as I can walk down the strap right now. With my scoliosis, I've never been able to forward fold in PE. The teachers would push on my back at that during those fitness tests. They could never believe that I couldn't touch the thing, but I couldn't touch the thing. Breathe, and it's because of compression. My bones do stuff here, and I just can't fold forward. Now, I can fold backward, or when my legs are crossed, I can fold pretty flat. I accept my anatomy where I'm at. I hope you do too. Inhale slowly, let your hands slide down the strap, drawing the elbows in toward you. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Now, from here you're going to start to, if you have the strap, you're going to utilize your own weight and so and your own tension. And so slowly, just gently begin to lean back and let the feet gently lift. And notice how much that engages your core. Now continue drawing the core and, just continue flexing the core, engaging it. Breathe slowly. Now, if you don't have your strap, that's okay, or your towel or whatever, that's okay. You can come right back here and lean back gently. If that is too much on your back, don't hesitate to come into a formal, regular Dandasana, or to stay just right here with the feet lowered and your crown is just extended. Honor where you are with love and grace. I am present. I am whole. I am aware. What are you aware of around you right now? Inhale deeply. Exhale, walk the hands down the strap, gently folding forward. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Now, if you can sandwich your upper body on your lower body, I have a lot of friends and yoga students who can. Don't hesitate to do that. If you can wrap your hands around your feet, find what works best for you. If you're more advanced than I am, and many, many, many yoga students are, then honor that. But if you're not, know that you're not alone, and I'm not flexible, and I'm a yoga teacher, so anything is possible. We just have to follow our dreams. Inhale, draw the belly in, lift all the way up. Now, I'm going to bend my right knee, and I'm going to let my right knee fall to the floor beside me. My left foot is going to stay in the strap, and I'm going to put the strap around the ball of my foot. Now, again, if you have plantar fasciitis, or if it just feels better around the arch, do that. Now, if you notice that you're flying up here, don't hesitate to push that foot out or to even cross the right ankle over the left. Honor where you are. We're going to do Janu Sirsasana, seated head to knee pose. Inhale, draw the belly up. The strap is in both hands. Exhale, gently walk the hands down the strap. Again, if you don't need the strap because you're super flexy, you do you, all right? Now, you can fold over, or you can really take advantage of this beautiful prana or life force energy line. And to do so, you just imagine you can aim your great toe, your big toe, right in between the eyes of the third eye. And you focus on that connection, that line of energy. And you breathe. And if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. You do you. Boo-boo. I miss yoga with people, I'm not going to lie. I'm so grateful for this opportunity and this media. But, yeah. A lot of people don't know me who do these videos, and I probably come across as a weirdo, and that's okay. I'm cool with that. Inhale deeply. Exhale, roll up to seated. Now from here, I'm going to leave the strap just over there. I'm going to lift my knee, but I'm going to keep it bent. And I'm going to draw the belly in, and I'm going to lift through the heart, and I'm going to bring the left elbow around that right knee. Or I can place it on top, all right? Or I can bring my hands behind my back, all right? And if you want to bring your hands behind your back, you can. And I'm going to gently fold. Or I'm not even going to try to do that today. I'm going to hurt myself. So anyway, today I am here. My left elbow is around the knee, and I'm going to gently twist toward the right. I am grasping each opposite elbow, but you could have your hand here. You could be here with your right hand behind you for support. Whatever feels best to you. Breathe. My left foot is nice and active. Toes are engaged. Marichasana, Marichi's pose. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release. I'm going to slide the right foot out. Take the strap off the left foot, put it on the right, and I'm bending my left knee and putting it on the floor. Now again, you may be up here. Don't hesitate to push that left foot away from you or cross the left ankle over the right. Honor where you are, my friend. It's ahimsa, non-violence to the self and to others. Now, For Janu Sirsas in our head to knee pose, we're going to draw that belly and lift through the heart. The strap is in both hands. And when we exhale, we're just gently going to walk the hands down the strap, folding the upper body toward the lower body. And again, if you walk your hands down the strap and you can only make it to your knee or to your shin or to your ankle, or you can wrap your hands around your feet, whatever works best for you works best for you. I am aware. I am whole. I am present. I am aware. I am whole. I am present. Inhale, draw the belly in. Exhale, release, lift the torso. Now again, you can lift the knee, and you can bring the right elbow around the knee, the left knee, or you can rest the right elbow on top of the left knee, or you can grasp your hands around the back and all kinds of other ways. Lift the toes of the right foot. Inhale, draw the belly in. Exhale, turn toward the left. Breathe. I do not own the rights to this music, by the way. Facebook yelled at me a few days ago. I apologize for that. I promise I don't steal music. I really do buy all my music. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release. And from here, we're going to come on down to our back. And we're not going to leave our back. This is where we're going to finish the rest of our practice. We don't have much left, so don't worry. I'm not going to keep you too much longer. So come on down to your back. Bend both knees. Let your arms open wide at your side. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, let the knees fall toward the floor on the right. Now, if you have bad knees or bad hips, this may not feel so good, so you may want to get a pillow or a bolster or a block and prop under the legs or even in between the legs. So find what works for you, and if your legs don't fall all the way to the floor, that's fine too. Bring the left palm over and lay it on top of the right arm, or the right palm. You can stay here, or you can inhale and lift that left palm all the way up and over and settle it on the floor beside you, opening through the heart, relaxing both shoulders. Your gaze can be up at the ceiling or over the left shoulder. There's Silas. Hi, Silas. Breathe deeply into the low belly. Now you can stay here, or you can slowly begin to straighten both legs, extending out at the knees, breathing deeply. You don't have to straighten your legs. You can keep your knees bent if you like to. Now, inhale deeply. Exhale, slowly return to center. Inhale, draw the belly in for support. Exhale, knees drop toward the floor on the left. Again, you can use a block or a pillow or whatever if you need it. Now bring that right palm over and settle it on top of the left. Both hands extend out in front of you. Inhale, lift the right palm all the way up and settle it on the floor beside you. And as you exhale, let the heart space open. Your gaze can be over the right fingertips or wherever feels best. Breathe deeply. Again, you can keep your knees bent, or you can slowly send the feet away from you, extending the legs out, straightening at the knees. Inhale deeply. Exhale, return to center. Inhale, lift the feet, wrap the arms around the shins or the thighs. And as you exhale and take your next couple of breaths, just gently rock from side to side. Go ahead, you can go to bed. Go lay back down. Good night, sugar. Inhale deeply. Exhale, return to center. Now from here we're going to go into Happy Baby, which is truly one of my very favorite yoga poses. So you're going to lift your feet up to the sky, and you're going to reach your hands through the gap in your legs with your knees bent, and you're going to grab the outer edges of your feet. And if you have hip issues, you just stay here and don't apply any pressure. You just let yourself breathe into that open pelvis. Now, if you don't have hip issues and this feels really good, you can begin to add this like whole opposing forces law, and you can begin to press the feet into the hands and pull the hands against the feet and really open the hips up. So find what works for you. And you can be still, or like a happy baby playing with your feet, you can begin to rock back and forth, side to side.
I'm sorry, I can't reading or rather reading.
Slowly come back to center.
I got
Let your
fat
feet
lip.
fall to the floor. Extend, draw the belly in, lift the right foot up, and slowly extend it down toward the floor at the end of your mat. Inhale, lift the left foot up, straighten it, and slowly let it extend to the floor at the end of your mat. Inhale, sweep both palms up, lift them up and back behind you, and as you exhale, just stretch and take some nice, beautiful deep breaths and find some organic movement here. And if you have an eye pillow, you may want to grab it, or if you want to have Shavasana with the blanket on you, or, get a sweater, or, whatever you need. Turn the lights off. Do whatever you need to do to give yourself the best Shavasana possible. This is where your body is nourished by your practice, and everything you've done is made worthwhile. So don't cheat yourself of this few minutes. I will be with you through Shavasana, and then I'll bring you out of it. And it's my hope that this is a healing experience for you, that your Shavasana takes your practice and restores it to your body, and that you experience rejuvenation. And from my heart to yours, I just hope that you're well. So close your eyes, let your forehead soften, your teeth slightly separate, let your body grow soft and heavy on your yoga mat. Allow yourself to just drift. If you get distracted, or if you hear noises or something happens, acknowledge it and then bring your attention back to yourself. If you have to, do the mantra, I am present, I am whole, I am aware, and keep yourself present with that. Whatever you need to do to really gift yourself with Shavasana. present. I am whole. I am aware. Begin to move your hands and move your feet, allowing energy to just begin to travel freely through the body. Smile, awaken your face, bring some joy to your being. Begin to move around, just bringing that organic movement and energy back to the whole body. Bend the knees, gently drop them side to side, reawakening the spine and the hips. And when you're ready, let your knees fall to the floor on the right side of your yoga mat. If you're pregnant, on the left. Draw your hands over and just take a moment to rest comfortably. The Buddha once said, in a world full of doing, it's important to take a moment to just breathe, to just be. Draw the palms together at the heart, bow the head in prayer pose. The divine in me honors and bows to the divine in you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Have a really nice week. I hope that you're all very healthy. Peace be with you.